welcome back to the channel. It's Audrey, and today we're going to be talking about the importance of no contact. So, no contact. You've heard of the no contact rule, but what does it mean and why is it so important to not break no contact? There are lots of things that go into this, like were you in a toxic relationship? Do you have kids with this person? Were you married? Was it just a regular breakup? There are multiple factors that play into it, and that's why going no contact can be very hard. On the other side of it, it is so great, and I recommend it to anyone that is going through a breakup. Going no contact allows you more time to healthily process the loss and grief of the relationship. When you break up with someone, whether you did it or they did it to you, you are dealing with a loss. You used to spend every day with this person, or at least talk to this person every day. You guys were very close, because that's what happens when you're in a relationship. You open up your heart to someone and you trust them with it. This time allows you to healthily grieve the loss of the relationship. It allows you to look at the good and the bad of the relationship, what you tolerated, what you will no longer tolerate in a future relationship, but not thinking too much on a future relationship because you should be taking time to heal. Going no contact can help you mend your heart, accept that the relationship is over, and begin dating again when you're ready. I like to put heavy emphasis on when you are ready because oftentimes people jump into relationships before they are fully healed from the past trauma of their previous relationship. And what ends up happening is they end up bringing their past baggage, trauma, toxic habits with them into a new relationship. And that's how the cycle continues. People will keep finding themselves in relationships where they're dating the same person in a different body because they never take the time to fully heal and heal properly. Healing is not a pretty process. It takes time and work. You have to work at it if you really want to see the results from it, and one day be in a healthy relationship with no baggage, no toxic habits. This clear boundary might be really hard to deal with, especially early on, because you feel this hole and this absence in your heart and in your life, because like I said, you are dealing with the loss. I like to relate breakups to deaths, because especially when you go no contact, you're not talking to them anymore. It is basically like they died because they are no longer in your life. But it will provide structure as you move on with your life. Like I touched on in the beginning of this video, sometimes you can't go no contact. You have kids with this person. You want the kids to have a father figure in their life. You don't want to just completely rip this person away from them, even if you no longer want this person in your life. I'm blessed to say that I'm not in that position, and I hope I never am in that position. Just know if you're watching this and you can't go no contact because there are kids involved, just try to keep it minimal. There's no reason for you to be texting them, telling them your feelings, because you're not going to be able to move on. In the earlier stages of no contact, you're going to feel this hole in your life, and you're going to feel tempted to reach out to them again to fill that hole. The only thing I can tell you is you've just got to work through that. That is a temporary feeling. It will not last forever. Healing is different for everyone. It is not linear. It could be 1 month, 2 months, 6 months until you see that hole subside and the pain subside. Just push through it. Do not reach out. No contact rule is for your own good. No contact rule allows you to heal and move on and become a version of you that does not have them in the picture. And I promise you, that version of you is so much more badass. It's important to resist the urge of calling, texting, stalking them on social media. This is the hugest part. I have already made a video about this, but going no contact also means blocking your ex, because the less access you have to seeing what your ex is doing is going to be better for your mental health. Oftentimes after a breakup, people like to post about their new girl or their new guy, and you in the healing stage just don't need to see that. You need to block your ex. I'm a huge advocate for the block button, okay? There's literally no excuses. When you break up with your ex, block your ex. It's that simple. Also, don't make a separate account. I know that that's a thing. You do not need to have a separate sneaky account to go check on them once in a while. Why would you want to do that anyway? Stop caring about them and care about you. Care about moving forward. Care about leveling up and becoming a better version of yourself. Do not let them hold you back any longer in your life. It is time to move on. Sometimes people will ask me, oh, is it okay to reestablish contact after a while? And my question is, why would you want to do that? 2 to 3 months into healing, you are a completely different person. Yeah, the pain might be there, but it's not hindering you every day. You're not in your bed crying yourself to sleep every night anymore. That's why I relate breakups to deaths, because that's literally how it is. Going no contact will show you all of the love that you were ever looking for or asking this other person to give you is really instilled within yourself. The no contact rule allows you to dig deep and find that self-love. And once you learn to love yourself, you'll realize that you don't need anyone to love you because you can love you better. You'll realize how much better your life can be without their presence in it. All of the time that you used to pour into them, you now get to reinvest into yourself, and you should take advantage of it. Singleness is a blessing. Sometimes it sucks, especially in the winter months when it starts to get cold and you're like, oh, I wish I had someone to cuddle me. At the end of the day, you are no longer having to deal with someone's emotions, account for someone else's feelings, or send someone good night and good morning texts. I think there should be a stage in everyone's life where there is no one in the picture, you are single, you are working on yourself, and you don't care about your ex. I think when you reach that stage in your life, you're like unstoppable, and in the future, you are only going to attract the kind of love that you want to put up with. You can do this. If you block your ex, go you. If you don't break no contact, go you. If you don't stalk your ex on social media, go you. If you level up after the breakup, go you. If you don't rebound after the breakup, go you. If you just seek you, you find yourself, go you. Go you. Mic drop, you're the shit. Thank you for watching this video. Breakups are challenging, but the no contact rule can help you process the difficult mix of emotions. It's like a death, and it sucks, and you'll get over it, just like everyone else does. Resist the temptation of breaking no contact. It will only confuse you and prolong the pain that you are currently feeling. I promise you, if you just push through it, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and once you get to it, it's gonna be so much brighter than the dark place you just came from. While it is painful, push that pain in the direction of something new. Also, that breakup glow, it hits like no other, okay? Push through that pain, push through the temptation to contact them again. You are gonna be so glowy, so smiley, so happy when you find that inner love that you have for yourself and you feed that self-love every single day. No other love that you have ever experienced in your life can compare to it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I make little snippets of these advice videos that you guys love so much. I am so happy that you're here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later, babes. Bye.